the whole focus of the show is just to get to know the person behind the music and the
Cool.
journey and stuff and the inspiration. And I know that it's been an eye opener for a lot of us just hearing the stories. Um, feel it just being able to understand how the challenges, how the adversity, but also the fact that how your career has taken you to be able to give back.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's also inspirational as well. And you know, I changed careers, and I'm a mental health therapist, and I work with under 18s. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know, that's, in fact, I think I spent time with over 200 high school kids today, talking to them about depression and how to overcome that. And I
Yes.
know the importance of, and especially within the Black community globally, we have a very different view about mental health. It's like, no, it's fine, I'll go to church and stuff. And
Yes.
so it's
No,
just so,
I mean, therapy is for everyone, and we have to break down that stigma that's attached, that black people think that it's not for me. No, it is. It is. Because I see so many of it, and I mean, I lost a really one of one of my babies. His mom is like, she calls me auntie, and we lost him to suicide. You know,
oh,
but this is 21 years old. You don't, you know, you're battling, and so I'm mental health and addressing it is for everyone. It's for everyone. I lost a student named uh, let me say this. He Jerome, he was just a good kid, just a good kid. And I came back from a holiday break, and this was 2003. 2003. And that's what made me really focus on making sure I pay attention to students, pay attention to them, because yeah, they're going through. Yeah.
yeah, and
They're going,
especially men,
yes,
they have the highest suicide rate because when they make a decision, they go through with it. With females, when they attempt suicide, it's very much of a cry for help. So may do an overdose and not take tablets, and but we can always revive them or cut. But they'll do it in a way of like, see me and stuff. But when guys take it, they actually go through. They don't. They say that's it. And so
yeah.
it's but then there's a culture for men, that sense of, well, boys don't cry, you know, you need to toughen up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you've heard that all your life, and you're struggling with stuff, who do you talk to? A
That's
lot of
right.
your dad doesn't. If you even have a dad who's is present, he doesn't know about the emotional engagement. Mom's dealing with other things, and your
Mhm.
friends are just talking about sports and stuff, and then you're left to deal with all this stuff by yourself. And people don't seem to have time. That's the thing, you know, that time to listen, to look, and to act.
That's
We
right.
don't have that. We're always busy and stuff.
And that's what you got to take time. And that's one of the thing. I mean, when I someone what I'm really excited about is, and when I say I was excited about receiving this award, is because in the midst of when the virus came, and they said that we were going to go to online. Many
Mm,
many of my students can't afford. They don't have technology. They come to school, come to use our labs because they don't have technology. They don't have devices. They don't have access to internet at home. And so upper administration asked me, they said, Sybil, if you could have your wish list, what would it be? And I told them, I said, I need devices. I need to make sure that our students can leave here and be able to go get online, because I've had a number of them that panicked when they said they had to go online. So my fight for equality, when you talk about equality, what the big buzzword around here is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I said, when we don't when we don't diversify how we spend our dollars, and we don't make it equitable,
mm,
and we don't include everyone in the conversation, then it's a problem. And so I had fought, and I ended up getting 300 computers, 100 hotspots, and paid for. I mean, we're not loaning, we're giving. And I just got another large sum of money that I've got to spend, because I was able to spend almost, $500,000. So they gave me more. And so my thing is this: I want to do for students who desire to be better and do better. but they don't know what that looks like. And so we've got to help them along. And so
Mm.
I get it. I mean, and it does require, and sometimes I connect them to counseling because we see, because I deal with the students who are deemed at risk, and they're dealing with issues, life issues, homelessness, transportation, childcare, mental health, physical, just health issues, um, um, living, like, where am I going to lay my head? I mean, those are big deals. And so those are the things that I address, and how to connect them to resources when they do test positive for COVID. What's the conversation, that you need to have with the institution so that you're not penalized for not coming? And where can we direct you so that you can stay, in school, stay on the track of learning remotely? So those are the things I wanted to teach them how to I teach them about advocacy, but self-advocacy, and I do it by example. I sometimes have them sitting with me as I'm having conversations, because think about it, when people are when they're in strife, in the middle of just chaos, everything is it's at 100. It's escalated, and so they need to not be there when they're trying to get help. And so we have to de-escalate them and get them to a place where they can engage in a conversation to explain what it is they need, where they're not, where the other person is not distracted by the other stuff that they're bringing. And so I enjoy what I do. It can be heavy sometimes, but for the most part, I feel as if I'm giving back, what has been given to me, because I'm fortunate. I've had support, and I've had people who believed in me, and a family that has supported me, and friends who have supported and continue to support me, in my ventures here at the college. So I just think that we just need to be okay with having conversations that are uncomfortable to some people, and that they don't just see the people that look like them, they see all people, and I see all people,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, and it's really good, and I do hope that for that message, especially that we do take time to listen to spend time with people, because as I said, it's everyone might say we all have problems, but then there are problems that are bigger, and you're dealing with somebody who's trying to look for a place to sleep, trying to look for
Mhm.
something to eat,
That's right.
it just takes sometimes just time. But as I said, when you do go on tour this summer, if we, yeah, if it, as I said, we do have a lot of audience in the US, so it'd be good if we get the dates. We'll post it. We'll let people know
I will do.
about that when you're coming to the UK and stuff. If you have the information, we'll post that and stuff.
I will
And yeah,
definitely.
but and as I said, it's been a great time to hear your story and hear what you're doing now, and I'm sure a lot of those who get to watch will definitely be blessed. I
Uh,
appreciate your time this evening.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting you and seeing you out. If it's going to be the UK or if it's the US, wherever it is,
Yeah.
it'd be great to catch up. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.